Marcellus Sports Shooting Stars will bring the game to you. And tonight, Friday night, we got another big time matchup as the Central York Lady Panthers travel to face the Dallastown Lady Wildcats. And I got their new coach on, Coach Day. Thanks for jumping on with me here today.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.
So you got some big, large, tall shoes to fill over there. Uncle Jay Rexroth, the former coach, and I guess it's your uncle as well. Is that correct?
Yeah. Yep.
Wow. So legendary coach. Is there any added pressure, him being a family member and being such a legendary coach in the York Adams League?
No, I'm really fortunate. Him and I are extremely close, and so he's been nothing but good to me, and he's given me obviously a ton of advice and has set me up pretty well to be successful. So yeah, he's great. Really great.
That's awesome. Well, yeah, I've got many fond memories of battling him when I was at Spring Grove, and he was at the boys coach for Dallastown back in '95. And then some of the interviews I did with him, one ironically was on Ugly Sweater Day. So I'll never forget jumping on a Zoom and seeing his barf ugly sweater that he was wearing. So yeah, hats off to him. Now he's at your college where you played college ball. How are they doing over there?
Good. I mean, definitely a transition season for them. I mean, for him and the entire program, you have Katie Fitzpatrick now as the head coach. I played for Coach Whitman. I played with Katie, and so for them, it's definitely been a transition period. And I know he's grateful to be a part of it. And just like anything, it's a process. It's a work in progress, and they're doing the right things over there. And the season is a long one, especially in the college one. So he's enjoying it. He's figuring it out just like we are.
Well, you guys are definitely figuring it out. 15-2, which is awesome for the first season. The two losses came to the rival about 3 miles down the road, Red Lion, by a combined 6 points. Razor close, and obviously never know. Could see them again in counties, districts, and maybe even states. We'll see how that all plays out. But looking at your roster from last year, you guys were so senior dominated, lost a ton of college talent. Do have some of your rotation players back. Of course, Ava Jameson, 3-year starter, been leading you guys, was scoring this year at 13 points a game. Her family has a rich tradition with her grandpa and her dad both winning county championships. Both sisters won county championships. She's got 3 county championships. What's that like to have a leader like Ava Jameson on your squad that, can show the young cats what to do?
Yeah, I mean, that's exactly what it is. Ava has been a part of some of our most historic seasons here at Dallastown. And so she knew, her and I had a conversation back in the spring of like, hey, like Ava, like you have the most experience. You're the person that all of our younger players are going to look to set the tone. And I'm really fortunate that not just her, but the 4 other seniors that we have, Sophia Skovich, Marley Blaster, Olivia Cleaver, and Abby Lintz, they've done a phenomenal job of carrying over the standard that we've had under Coach Rexroth to now under my reign. And that's the biggest thing is it's stayed consistent. Our kids, we do the same things. They know what to expect. And I think that's been our biggest advantage. Whereas I think a lot of people thought that there'd be this turnover and you never know what's going to happen. But we knew as a program, as a coaching staff, and our players knew that we were going to stay the same. We were going to remain and have the same expectations that we do every single year. And, it's a big credit to our seniors because they've been the ones leading our younger ones.
Well said. And I know you gave props to the fact of being a blessing that you have a lot of these assistant coaches that have been on, John Jameson, Coach Sam as well, and some of them that you've coached with before. So everything seems to be gelling for you, including you talked about the seniors, but you got some freshmen too that are really playing some big minutes. McLean and of course Handy. Coach, talk a little bit about the youth that you have on your team.
Yeah, it's funny because obviously I coached in the junior high, so I was able to see a lot of these players mature from when they came into our program as young kids at camp to then 7th graders and now as high schoolers and eventually leaving as seniors. And I think that's something really special that I get to do and that I've been a part of. And yeah, I think for me, when I was interviewing through the process, I told our athletic director, I'm like, we have young kids who are ready to play. And I knew that coming in. And we as a coaching staff, we talked diligently over the spring, summer, and fall about how best we can prepare our young kids to play those big minutes. And they've stepped up to the plate. And that's a big credit to them. And extremely grateful that they want to learn, and they want to learn not only from myself, but my assistant coaches and our auto players. And so it's been great.
Well, it's going to be great here tonight. It's going to be a big time matchup. Central York, the Lady Panthers coming to town, and coach, they're getting tougher and tougher with each game starting to gel. They started out 0-4, obviously had some big injuries and stuff that they overcame, but starting to gel. What's your thoughts on those, the matchup here tonight?
Yeah, I mean, Central's obviously a really good program. They're led by a really great coach, and you know, in Division One, you can't have a off night. If you have an off night, it's going to be a long night for you. So, Central is definitely, like you said, a good team. Our players know that. They know that we can't just walk in and say, "Oh, here it is." You have to come ready to put on your shoes and play. And yeah, Central is definitely an emerging team here, especially lately. They've done really well. They've kept it close to Redline as well. They handed Redline a loss too. So, definitely not somebody you take lightly.
Well, for sure. It's all going to be on display. Get out there early to the Wildcat Gym this Friday tonight. If you can't make it, you can watch it on Sports Shooting Stars. We bring the game to you. Coach Molly Day, thanks for your time.
Absolutely.
Sports Shooting Stars.
We bring the game to you. Contact us, sportsshootingstars@gmail.com.